All right. So Wayfinder has a problem. Yeah, so throughout the early access launch week, it has been a huge, like colossal I don't know. It's like a bomb just went off and nothing is going right now for the devs, and it kind of sucks to see. Throughout the week, we've seen like crazy login queues. We've seen people get out of a login queue and then immediately get kicked. We've seen people not even be able to queue. And yeah, and it has definitely put a sour taste in people's mouths. And from what I saw earlier, the game had mixed reviews just from early access. But I think all the devs and the publishers have an answer for this. And but nevertheless, the devs have come through and have been transparent, and they also released a statement to essentially say, "Hey, this is what's going on." So I figured, why not? Let's jump into that and let's see what it's all about and see what it says. All right. So on August 18th, 2023, the Wayfinder devs released an update from Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes, a message from the team. So this was, I believe, right after the early access. I think the early access was the 17th. So yesterday sucked. There's no other way to say it. It sucked for people who purchased Founders Packs and couldn't play, and it sucked for us to see players unable to get into the game after believing in us and our vision. Early access isn't a crutch. It's a conversation between the studio and the community that prevents helping build the game alongside the studio. We said that from the start that we'd be transparent and open with the community, and that we continue now that we have players entrusting in us with their money and us failing to deliver. So, first up, servers and login. Although we ran technical test betas across multiple regions, we were seeing more players every minute than played our beta each day. Although we had a queue system ready, that system failed immediately. We quickly implemented numerous fixes to try and stabilize the login experience, and those failed as well. We ended up having to put a cap on the players that were on the server, which was less than ideal and resulted in the maximum player limit reached error last night. So that makes sense, like as to why people couldn't even queue. People were getting kicked every few minutes. I got kicked personally whenever I went to, I guess, travel from one place to another. I immediately got kicked, so I stopped traveling, and then I was able to enjoy the game. Update from Digital Extremes. At early access launch, severe server login issues led to many players not being able to connect or play. We know and value your trust and apologize for the shaky beginning. As players ourselves, we know the disappointment many are feeling. We apologize. We know players that have high expectations of these infrastructure to deliver in moments like this, and in the instance, we as the publisher fell short. We're committed to ensuring long-term stability throughout the early access period. We are thankful for the enthusiasm and interest in our community and for our continued patience as we close in on a permanent solution. We realize that buying something and not being able to actually log in and play, frankly, is a bad look. One solution we heard often was that we should have offered pre sales to gauge interest. Unfortunately, some first party stores do not allow pre sales of early access, and we were unable to meet demand. Currently, the game's login queue is functioning. Sitting in queue isn't actually being in game and playing, but it's allowing a trickle of players in as we continue to up the capacity across all regions, and that's been successful. We'll continue to make optimizations to the queue and servers in the coming days and weeks until all players are in and playing. So that's just DE essentially saying, "Hey, uh, we're working, we're trying hard to get this all fixed and figured out for you all." All right, Founders Pack issues. We're also aware that a small portion of players did not get their Founders Pack items. We are aware of this issue, and although it affects a small portion of players, it's a priority to make sure that our founders get their items. A lot of missing items are related to the back and the server issues, and unfortunately, we can't provide a better update right now to more stability. Again, founder packs are you entrusting us and we didn't deliver. Please contact the support at this time so we can collect your information as we work towards a solution. From what I understand from this, there have been plenty of people that log in and they just don't have anything. And some people paid $150 for the specific Kairos variant, and they don't have anything. So yeah, that's what this talks about. Monetization. Monetization. We also saw conversation around some of our bundle prices being just shy of the items in store. We agree that it's not player friendly. We're revisiting this pricing so that there are 1,000 rune silver, and we retroactively grant the difference for anyone that has paid for any of these weapons. So I don't know about this one. That's the first I've read about that one. But obviously they know about it, so hey. Player compensation, which is what everybody wants to know, what everybody is looking at. Players lost valuable time waiting to get into the game or taking days off to play. That sucks. We're currently working on our plans for compensating those purchased into early access, whether they got into the game or not. Yesterday proved that Wayfinder has an audience, but we must take action to meet the demand that audience deserves. First and foremost, that involves us forfeiting our underlying platform and technology to deliver our vision for an online world for friends. It's about winning back our players' trust through the actions and not words, and it's about getting the game into a playable state for all. So, this is essentially saying, hey, we're thinking about a player compensation for you all right now, for everyone that's in early access, which I think, to be quite frank and to be completely honest with you, I think the easiest way for them to compensate is to honestly give people like a Wayfinder token, which allows you to get any Wayfinder. And they're probably also going to do like a maybe 500 rune silver, which rune silver is like the stuff that you can buy keys and different cosmetics in the game. So essentially, you can spend money to get rune silver. And I think that's essentially what they're gonna do. I would assume, I would assume like at least one Wayfinder token. Mark my words, I that's just my guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was just a quick run through and quick update from Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes on Wayfinder. And as you can see, the login queue is still a bit ridiculous as of Sunday, 8/20/2023. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to see more updates on video games and other video games, let me know down in the comments below. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace.